What's up, everybody? I'm Tanner from Boardco.
And I'm Kyle.
And we are gear reps for Boardco.com, and we're here to go through some of our top picks for 2022, the Holiday Gift Guide Edition.
Now we're going to start off with wake surfboards. My first pick, I'm going to go with Hyperlite Shim. That board's super stable, easy to get up on, easy to stay in the wave.
Yeah, that tri-fin setup too with the hybrid style makes it great if you're kind of looking for something more surf style or something skim style. That's the best of both worlds.
And sometimes if you feel like the board's kind of going out from underneath your feet, the Shim makes it feel real sturdy.
For our second pick, we're going with the Phase 5 Swell. This is an awesome board. It's really fast and really stable. It is a surf style construction, meaning it comes with a 4-fin setup. But heck, I've seen someone land 4 360s back to back on a Swell with all 4 fins in it.
That board, it actually rips for surf style.
It's a great board, a lot of fun. Great for any rider on the boat, really.
Next one I'm going to hit on is a board for the kids. That is the Phase 5 Scamp. It's a great board, lightweight, tri-fin setup, so it's going to be stable when they're up riding, easy to get up on. And the fun part about them is every board's one of one. They're all hand painted, so you'll never see the same board.
It's really a great board for all the little shredders on the boat that are under 130 pounds. They're gonna have a really good time on it, and it's great for if they're beginning or if they're even trying to advance more into some spins and stuff like that.
And if you get one from us, we're gonna be the guys that picks them out, so we'll make sure you get a cool one.
For sure. For our fourth and final pick for the Wake Surf edition of our holiday gift guide, we're gonna go with the Hyperlite Transistor.
That board's a skim board. Tanner and I aren't, there's other people better at skimming than us, but we know a good board when we see one.
Oh yeah, it's a great board. It is a little bit of a heavier skim style board, so that means if you're new to skimming, that board's not gonna slide out from you quite as easily, and it's still gonna give you that skim style feel where you can spin and do those other things super easily. For our second section of the holiday gift guide, we're gonna be breaking down some wakeboards. For our first pick, we're gonna go with the Hyperlite Free Press. This is a super flexy board, so you can get onto those features, get a nice nose press, tail press, or get those big airs out in the open water.
I think it's the best looking wakeboard that's made.
It's a really great board for any park rider, whether you're new to park riding or if you've been out on the park for a long time and are trying to get those bigger airs and those bigger tricks.
For my pick, I'm gonna go with the Ronix Blackout. Board's sick. It's kind of your higher end wakeboard. Secret construction. I don't know the secret, do you?
Nah, I don't know what it is.
It's cool. Get nice pop off the wave, get those soft landings. If you're trying to throw those triple tantrums, better chance of doing it on the Blackout.
100%. For our third pick, we're gonna go with the Ronix Vault. This is gonna be a great beginner board to intermediate for those who are trying to get out there, you know, cross the wakes and even start to jump the wake or do different things like that. It is.
For my next pick, I'm gonna go with the Murray Pro. Who doesn't love the Murray Pro?
Sean's the man.
Sean is the man. Shout out Sean. That board, great for any skill level, first time wakeboarding to years of wakeboarding, comes in any size, so chances are we have you covered. It's a great board for the boat. Okay, now we're gonna jump into our foil section. We're gonna start with the Liquid Force Launch. If you're looking to get into foiling, Launch is a very entry level. It's gonna be very stable. It's the foil I learned on.
It's the one I learned on too. It's a super simple board. It's a little bit longer, really wide, so it's a really stable board and helps you control the foil super easily.
But it did humble me. I got humbled with foiling very quick.
Yeah, I got bucked off a couple times still, but it is a great beginner board for anyone who wants to get into foiling. For our second pick for that, we're gonna do the Phase 5 Chip. This is a little bit more advanced foil for someone who's been out there foiling a little bit longer, someone who's gotten on a beginner foil, feels comfortable on it, and now ready to kind of progress to something where they're going back to a second or third wave. Have you ever been out on the second or third wave out there?
I've gone second, haven't gone third yet.
I haven't gotten third either, but it's a pretty cool feeling being like 30, 40 feet in the boat. It's like cruising out there. It's pretty awesome.
I haven't tried foiling. It's a surreal feeling. Must try.
If you ski, it's kind of like you're just on a powder day, just out there floating. It's an awesome feeling. And the Phase 5 Chip is gonna help you get back to that second, third wave and really just cruise and have a good time and even get out there and pump around the boat.
Now we're gonna jump into life vests that we recommend. Personally, I like the Comp vest. It's a slimmer profile vest, a lot more comfortable. It is not Coast Guard approved, so make sure you still do have a Coast Guard approved jacket on your boat so you don't get in trouble.
Yeah, they're a little bit lighter profile, a little easier to move in. So if you're out there surfing and trying to move around, you're gonna feel a lot less restricted than in a CGA vest.
So if you do catch yourself falling, which I'm sure you will, you're not gonna float as well as you would in a CGA vest, but it is a lot more comfortable.
And if you're out there sending it on a wakeboard, trying to go big and aren't super confident in landing a trick, it's probably a little bit better wear a CGA vest so that you get that little more float. So if you hit your head or something pretty hard, that you're up and out of the water.
My personal favorite brand in Comp vest is Follow. It's gonna be your most slim profile one. I like it. If you're looking to get one, just know they run a little small, so I would probably size up.
For me, I usually go with a Hyperlite comp vest. They have a little bit more float to them. I am a bigger guy, I weigh about 220, and so those Hyperlite vests just do a little bit better for me and help me stay out of the water a little bit better. For CGA vests, we usually recommend Ronix, Hyperlite, Follow even has some CGA vests. There's a lot of great options for CGA. What CGA means, it's Coast Guard approved, and so it's gonna give you a lot higher float in the water, so that's usually a little bit below your chin here on your chest. You're gonna be up and out of the water, and it's great for if you're wakeboarding or doing things where you're not as comfortable of just being down low in the water.
And a lot of the CGA vests now are longer fit. They have bigger armholes, so you don't feel like it's constricting you.
Yeah, as well as a lot of them have that two-way stretch as well, so you're not feeling super restricted in it, and it almost feels like a comp vest, but it still has a lot of that float, but it is a little bit thicker, a little bit heavier than a comp vest.
Other fun things that we'd recommend for the boat, we have fun floaties such as unicorns, avocados, even if you're just lounging in the pool. We have boat hammocks. If you've never heard of a boat hammock, they're pretty sweet. Super easy, just attach it one end to the tower, one end to the other, just lounge in a hammock.
It's a good time. We also have great accessories for the boat. We got fenders, dock lines, cleaning supplies, whatever you need to make sure that your boat is protected while you're out on the water. We got it. It's on boardco.com. Check it out.
Got you covered. And that's a wrap for today. All of our 2022 gear is on sale. If you have any questions, feel free to call us, email us. We're happy to help. Stay tuned for those Black Friday deals.
If you have any more questions on boards, board styles, go check out some of our other YouTube videos. We have things breaking down board shapes, Phase 5 wake surfboards, and different things like that. And remember, stay awesome.